Hello, class. It is Miss D, of course. This is the last time that you will be seeing me as we are on our final topic. At your previous class, you debated resource extraction. Since you are all professionals at debating now, today we will make it a little bit more difficult. But first, let's get to the lesson. The topic for this class is parks and recreation. This will be the last worksheet for this program, so make sure you do a good job. Your instructor for today is Martin Frigo, one of the senior planners for Parklandia.
Hi students, my name is Martin Frigo and I am one of the senior planners for Parklandia. Today I'll be teaching you about parks and recreation. A park is a place where kids and families can go to spend free time. There are a lot of different types and uses for parks. Often, parks within a city are different than parks within a larger community with more open space. Most parks have a number of functions. These include gathering places. Most parks have gathering places where you can meet with your friends to play sports, picnic, or hang out. Gathering places can be used for large events like concerts and festivals. Nature. Parks usually have some nature in them, including trees, ponds, lakes, or rivers. Parks usually have wildlife as well. Depending on where the park is, wildlife can include birds, deer, small animals, and even bears. Amenities. These make your time in a park more enjoyable. These include picnic shelters, fire pits, outdoor gym equipment, and playgrounds. Trails. These connect parts of the park to each other, or the park to other areas. Depending on the park trails could maybe be used by walkers, bikers, horseback riders, or people on quads. Recreation is what you do in your free time. It can be any activity, hobby, or sport that you have fun doing. Recreation can be done inside, for instance at home or at a sports complex or art class, or outside, at an outdoor park, an outdoor ice rink, or in nature. Parks are important since they are places where people and families can gather together to do fun stuff like sports, barbecues, and to celebrate big events like Canada Day. Parks help make people healthy and community healthy because they are surrounded by nature, are clean, and are a neat place to spend time with other friends and families. Most parks can be used all season long for many summer and winter activities. It usually falls on the shoulders of the local government to provide parks and recreational facilities and activities for their citizens, if not directly, then through land use and development procedures. Though parks are often seen as being a good land use, they can have negative environmental impacts, especially when they are overused or misused. When people overuse parks, like quadding too much on park trails, the environment can be damaged. The environment takes a long time to repair itself. People who misuse parks by vandalizing park areas and leaving their garbage and litter around can also damage and hurt wildlife. Wildlife that get used to eating human food become less fearful of humans, resulting in dangerous encounters. Also, wild animals can get sick when they eat our litter. Parks can also create conflicts with other land uses. Parks usually need lots of space. Sometimes, parks are planned to be developed on existing farmland. While planning a park is good, parks on agricultural lands need to be limited as there is only so much of this important farmland available which is needed to grow our food.
What a perfect finale to our lessons. Let's see what our final options are for Parklandia. There are 2 golf courses that would like to operate within Parklandia. One is on the west side by the Roaring Rapids River, and the other is just underneath the small city in good agricultural land. You will be hearing from 4 stakeholders: the village developer, the small city developer, the Roaring Rapids River Board, and a farmer. This should be exciting. Make sure you listen closely.
How do you do? I am the golf course developer for the village. I prefer option 1 because it will bring in business to the village. It will provide much needed jobs for the village residents and deliver amenities that they would not otherwise have obtained. Plus, it would provide a vacation destination for the residents of the cities. I do not want the golf course to be placed near the cities because they already have several employment opportunities and it would not be able to serve as a vacation destination.
Hey folks, I'm the golf course developer for the small city. I prefer option 2 because a golf course by the cities will bring in business, provide jobs for the city residents, and provide an amenity in the area. I do not want the golf course to be over by the river because it does not provide any direct benefits to the small city.
Hello all, I am the chair of the Roaring Rapids River Board. I would prefer the golf course to be far away from the river so that it does not affect the environmentally significant area. If a golf course were to be placed next to the river, it would have a significant effect on the habitat there. The entire area would have to be clear-cut because of the steep slope, and they would not be able to salvage any of the existing natural features. Of course, there's a risk of contaminating the river with the fertilizer used by the golf course in their operations. And because of the sprinkler system, the slope would become unstable. In addition to these risks, there is also the danger of a golfer tumbling over the cliff into the river while looking for their ball.
Hello there. I'm one of the many farmers here in Parklandia. I would like to see the golf course over by the river. Then it is not taking up good farmland. If you were to choose the other option, I would worry that the golfers would complain about the noise and odors that can come from my farm from time to time. Plus, these golf balls are dangerous and could destroy some of my machinery. Also, I use very specific fertilizer on my crops, and the grass fertilizer from the golf course would throw off my perfected system.
Oh my, it seems like both sides are pretty even on this one. Let's split up. Group 1, today you are defending option 1. Group 2, today you are defending option 2. Group 3, today you are mayor and council. As I mentioned, in today's debate, we have a bit of a twist. Instead of council having only 2 choices, today they have 4. They can choose to have option 1 only, option 2 only, both options, or neither option. Debaters, you are still going to argue for your assigned option. Please ensure that you are gracious when listening and responding to arguments. Since this is the last time that I will be seeing you, I'll say goodbye. You have all done a great job participating in Parklandia's democratic process. After you have made today's decision, you will have created a complete community. Good luck, and I hope that you have enjoyed our time together.